Hey guys, Deb here with Art and Grace. Come on in. It's Monday happy hour. Let me know you're here, and I'm sorry I'm a little bit late, a couple of minutes. It's just taken me a long time to get situated here, so bear with me, but I'm excited to be with you today. We've had a rough weekend, but Monday, always, I'm just anxious to get back. So hello, Tracy. Hi, Tina. This is my segment for Craft Round the Clock. I've got it pinned in the description of this video, so for anyone who watches the replay, if you're not sure where that group is, all you have to do is click the link. It takes you right to it. There are so many amazing crafters in there, so you don't want to miss anything. Hello, Omi. How are you today? Y'all come on in and say hi when you're here. Do all the things for me, and let's get this sprinkled out. I think it's going to be a super cute one today. I've got all kind of fun stuff to work with. Can y'all see my desk? Yeah, you can. Lots of cool stuff we're going to add to this cute little design. So let's get started. Hi, Deb. Hi, Carol. Hi, Patty. Here comes everybody. And this is my favorite part, to see who's coming. So y'all say hi when you get here. If you're one of the silent watchers, it's okay. No worries. I'm just glad you're here. Good morning to you guys. Okay. So I have lots of natural elements out this morning or this afternoon, and we're gonna make something super cute and let this inspire you so you don't have to do it just like me. Hello, Claudia, how are you? Hi, Patty. Hi, Cynthia. Hello, Patty. The other Patty. Hi, Deb. I said hi. Okay, I think I got everybody so far. I just want to, welcome. Glad you're here. Come on in. And I'll go back and answer all the comments or questions if I miss them. Hi, Lisa. Sorry. I'm going to use one of these little Dollar Tree, or was it, now that I'm looking at it, it doesn't say. I think I got it at Dollar Tree. Does that look familiar to you guys? I believe so. Thank you, Linda, for sprinkling me out there. I appreciate it. Hi, Elizabeth. I'm okay. I'm not doing great, but I'm okay. I'm happy to be here. This will make me feel better, at least, in my spirit. So I'm happy to be here. Hello, Julie. Hi, Laveda. Anyway, this is going to be our little base. You honestly don't have to have this. You could just use some fabric. There's going to be a lot of ways we could do this. I actually think it'd be super cute to just use fabric. Maybe we'll use this. Why don't we just use this as our template? I think that would be a great idea that I hadn't even thought of, to use it as a template. So let's do that. I'm just going to trace this on here real quick. Thank you, Denise. I will. I just have to baby my back when it gets this way. And chairs are just the death of it. It's the worst thing. So I'm being real careful. I'm sitting on something, like a big one of those. It's like a sort of like a donut pillow, and it's specifically for back injuries and stuff. And yeah, it'll be okay. Thank you guys for being concerned, but it's just something I live with for now, and it'll be okay. I think this is going to be even cuter now that I've thought of. Why don't I just trace that onto the burlap, and we'll use the burlap base. For fall, I love using natural elements. I have other tutorials where I've used a lot of natural elements for the design, and so this will work perfect. But I also like to use what I have. So if you don't have burlap and you don't have a little wood thing, do you have, I'm looking around to see what else, maybe burlap ribbon, fabric. You could cut a piece off of a canvas if you're done with it, and you could, use the back side of it. So look around and see what you have. You could even use cardboard, guys. So you just need something. You'll see what my idea is here. I am going to go ahead and cut around my little design here. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think I'm not going to cut exactly. I'm just going to kind of cut. Now that I have this burlap going, I'm like, oh, this is going to be even cuter. We'll see. I think it's going to be super cute. So you guys, let me know how you're doing. I want to know how you guys are. I know we have lots of people in our group that need prayer and that are having upcoming surgeries. I've got a friend, Lisa, who's having a carpal tunnel surgery today. So lots of needs, and you can go ahead and put yours in the comments, and I'll put that on my list. So hard to, oh, I know, Wendy. It really is so frustrating because our minds are okay and we have things we need to do and want to do. But, oh, wow. Okay, pray for Jerry back in the hospital. Absolutely. Yeah, it sounds like they might need to, Cynthia. I'm so sorry. Hi, Maria. I'm so glad you're here live and that you sprinkled. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. It makes me feel better to be here with you guys, for sure. So thank you, Tarita. Okay, let's get going. So all I'm going to do is hot glue this burlap together. We're going to make a little pocket. I think I'm going to leave the bottom undone a little bit. And of course, this can be as big as you want it to be. So if you want to make a really large one, that would be super cute. I am just going to kind of lightly glue this together. And you guys always let me know your ideas. When you see me do this, you're going to think of other things. So let me know because you guys have great ideas. And if you make one or something like this, you'll have to show me. I love when people message me and send me. Sometimes they don't want me to share it, and that's okay. Because, you know, they're like new at doing crafts or art. But I sure do love getting it. Okay, so I'm going to just stuff this thing with what I have handy. So if you have, newspaper, or what I like to use is plastic bags. Still here in Texas, different stores will give you a plastic bag. And so I love to recycle those. I mean, we don't want a lot of plastic going into the environment. So, but this is packing stuff that comes out of Amazon or whatever kind of box we got. So I save that and use that as well. Carol, I'm so sorry. Yeah, they need to definitely see more and be sure before they do anything. I'll go back and read that full comment. And then you can just take a little stick or something and kind of shove whatever you're using to fill it, put it to where you need it. What do you guys fill things with? Of course, polyfill, but you know, I just typically like to recycle a lot of things. But what do y'all use? Anything other than the paper or the plastic bags? So just to give this a little bit of dimension. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Shelly Ann. Oh, Cynthia. Sure are praying for you and Jerry and so many others that I know that are having such a hard time. You guys, I know you know Dina, Designs by Dina and Kenny, and their daughter Brittany has had a horrible time with kidney stones and really got to a dangerous place with sepsis or almost sepsis and blood pressure and things like that. So we just got to keep each other in our prayers, and they work. They work. She is okay and doing okay. She's still got to pass them, but Michelle, oh wow, how sad. Oh, who was that? Lissa. I'll go back and read that, and yes, put her in our prayers for sure. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you for keeping me updated, and we gotta look out for each other. Okay, so that's kind of good. See, just a little enough to give it some body, and then I'll just hot glue this shut, and you really can't see through this. I know I need my finger protectors, don't I? I'm gonna be real careful. After that happened to Debbie Rigg, I've been way more careful because we've all burned ourselves bad. Pretty much all of us have had definitely second-degree burns and some worse. Oh goodness, that wasn't smart of me. That took the breath away. But I dropped my base for my hot glue gun. Okay guys, we're in business. So just gonna kind of cut some of the fray ends, and we've got our cute little owl. So now we can start adding all the fun stuff, okay? Hi Jeannie, I'm glad you're here. Thank you guys for praying for each other. Hello Peggy Bollinger, I'm glad you're here live. I see you a lot on the replay, but so glad you made it, my friend. You buy cheap bed pillows. Kim, perfect. That's a great idea. And even, oh, dryer lint. How funny, Deborah. That's a good one too. I'm gonna have to go back and be sure I get all these comments so that I can see what else. Okay, so here's, you know, you always see me use the same kind of elements, lots of texture and things in the fall. So what I'm gonna do, you know, at Dollar Tree, they have this rope that has wire in it. So it's just wired rope. So I'm gonna take these and form them like this, and take some, you will not want to use your scissors, use your wire cutters and cut. Of course you can cut the rope part with scissors, but, and then I'm going to do another one, try to get it the same length. These little things need to be replaced. They're not very sharp anymore. And then I can cut this right there. Okay, so now we've got these two. Do y'all know what these are going to be? Probably not, because it probably doesn't make a lot of sense yet. I know, Jeannie, I try to keep them organized by what they are, but I don't throw away a whole lot because I do use it. I have a little, it's like a zipper bag full of things and a little box full of things, you know, and I try to use it. So I've just twisted the ends together, and I'm going to do both of them like that. So just kind of twist the ends once or twice. Thank you, Christy, for sprinkling. I appreciate you, my friend. And appreciate your prayers over the weekend for me. You guys are awesome. Awesome, awesome people. Would not want to do this without y'all for sure. And where is my pretty? Here it is. I got a bunch of these on Amazon, and I have it linked in my Amazon store where I got them if you guys want any. They come in all colors. So I have some mauves, and I have lots of this natural color, and it's just like silk with a frayed edge. It's just really pretty, and all I'm gonna do is lay this down, and I'm gonna bring this on top of it. So let me just kind of like that. Okay, so see, we just laid it down, put our ribbon, and bring it up, and then I'm gonna use just a piece of jute, regular jute over here, and cut to tie this up. Okay, and I could even take this in half because I don't need a very thick piece at all, and just bring this to the back and tie it in the back right around where I twisted the wire. Okay, and I am gonna make a little knot here with this. I'm going to cut off the extra where I just tied it. And then I'm going to cut this part that's sticking up. So can y'all see I've got my wired little piece is inside this. And I'm just going to cut this kind of into a point. So on either side. So it's the opposite of what we typically do with our ends. So we're going to bring them up to a point, and that is going to be her little ears or his ears. So we'll have two of these like this. We can go ahead and just glue those on. Hi, Sissa. How are you today? Hi, Jessica. Hello, Lori. Thank you so much. Hi, Gloria. I'm so glad y'all are here. Hello, Claudia. No, it's not sari ribbon. It's just silk. Some type of silk ribbon, but sari ribbon would work as well. So if you have that, use that. I'm just going to use a little hot glue to put this down onto that ear. Same with this one. Guess I could move that over here. Okay, guys, ready? So we'll just build kind of from the top down. Y'all can see that okay? Good, I'm glad you're doing well, Sissa. Let's do some eyes. So I like using buttons and all the things. So I've got a little tray of buttons here. And Justin sent me some of these little eyes. He sent me some Happy Mail one time, and when I got you know, these, I was like, I don't know what I will use those for. They're on like a little screw, so you could screw them into something. But what I did, I pulled these out and just cut the screw off the back, just cut it off with my wire cutters. And I'm gonna use those with some buttons. So see, just by themselves, they're cute. Can y'all see that? But let's add some buttons, and mismatch is always cute on little funky owls, right? Oh, I know. Let's see. Oh man, I'm so sorry, Charlotte. Keep me posted. You're on my list. I had that written down about your fall and everything. Yes, chiffon without the wire. That is what it's like. I'm so sorry, guys. I just hate to hear of the issues that we all have. Okay, so I'm going to take a couple of funky buttons and maybe a couple of more on top. So let's just see. We'll see how we build it up. I don't know if it needs it. It doesn't. They won't show. So maybe just a couple of funky buttons with the eyes. And you could do a step further and put something underneath it, like a piece of any of this, you know. So let's just see how we like it. I'll just kind of cut a circle out. A rough circle, doesn't have to be exact. This is just a fun, funky little, you know, owl. But I think the more you add, the more texture and the more fun, you know, it adds. So, oh yes, it just breaks my heart to hear you guys having the issues, and I know some are having issues with kids at school and things, and you know, we have such a great community on this page. I'm so grateful for the ones who follow Art and Grace are truly friends, and so good to pray for each other. So I love that. And yes, we will definitely keep you guys in our prayers. Okay, so there we go. Let's see, can y'all see okay? You just start building it up with whatever you have. Don't go out and buy anything, you know. Look at this cute ribbon. So this is just a piece of scrap ribbon. We could even add that as well. I'm trying to think if I would want. I think that's good. I'm going to use this on another thing. So let me put these eyes on. I know what I could use it for. Hold on, hold on. I have an idea. Okay, guys, this is going to be cute. So I'm just going to take some of this ribbon. This was from Hobby Lobby. It's so perfect for fall. It just says fall. It was $7.99, but it was 50% off when we got it. My daughter got it. And so half price. So I am just, and don't throw away your scraps. If this is all you have left, keep it, because look what we're going to use it for. We'll still use it. It will be cute. So don't throw away your little scraps. Throw them into a ribbon bucket, you know. Keep a little plastic container with your ribbon. Oh, Annette, of course. You don't ever have to thank me. Okay, so let's do, trying to think how. So that, I know the feathers kind of come up like that. Kind of, I guess they're kind of part of the ear. So we'll just kind of go right on top of that ear and right on top of this ear. And then put the eyes. What do we think of that? Let's see. See, that just adds another element. Can y'all see that? I'm going to go ahead and glue it down. I hope that y'all like it. Let me know real quick. Let me know. A little bow would be precious. A little bow would be precious. We can add a little bow. Do y'all like this? I'm not seeing anything, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. To me, the more we add, the better. It just makes it funkier and more interesting. That's just my opinion. So, of course, you don't have to do that. If you are doing one, you do it however you like it. Just going to pop that down. You don't have to, you know, glue the whole entire circle. Just the middle of it is good. Where'd my other circle go? Isn't that funny how it's right here somewhere, but I can't see it? Do y'all see it? How in the world does it just disappear? We can cut another one. Of course I'll find it. It's just got to be right here on the desk somewhere. We are just making a cute little owl, Becca. And we're going to add a lot of little embellishments and make it fun. This may be too small. It's okay. We're going to use it. Oh my gosh, look where my little circle was, guys. Did y'all see that? It just flipped right on top. Okay, so now we got those down. We can glue down our little buttons. You know, if you don't have buttons, just keep using more fabric or burlap or whatever you have. I'm gonna have to tell Justin thank you for the eyes because I was able to use them today. That's so funny. You saw it, Deb? That's so funny y'all saw it. I'm going to put quite a bit of glue on this. I hope it will stay because what it is on the back now, yeah, it'll stay. It's just a little round kind of knob. It's still a little raised up if y'all can see. So I think just hot glue will hold this okay. Of course, you could get out the big guns and use E6000 or Tite Bond or whatever you use, but I think the hot glue will be okay. Now, we need some feathers for the belly, right? So we're going to do the whole belly kind of in some feathers. So just take your ribbon and, you know, you just kind of gauge about how wide. And if you want to get two out of the one ribbon, just turn it over and fold it together and keep it real, you know, held tight together. And then we're going to scallop it. So just scallop all the way down. And grab all the ribbon you have or fabric. If you have fabric, use fabric. We're going to make some of these little rows of feathers all the way down. You can use every last thing that you have. You know, ribbon, fabric. If you have an old t-shirt that you're about to donate, maybe you want to use that. I'm using everything, and just the more the better. Like I said, the more the better. I think this is going to be gorgeous. So this one is going to be a little more difficult to cut, but I think it's going to be the finishing touch on this because it's so sparkly. And this is not it doesn't typically go with the theme of my little owl, but hey, why not? And I don't remember who said to add that bow. Whoever was the first to say give her a little bow, remind me that it was you, but that is what I'm going to do with this. And so it'll go together really cute and be a cute little girly touch to our little rustic. So, you know, the smaller pieces would go toward the bottom and then the larger at the top. So I've already cut a few because I didn't know how long it would take me to cut everything. So let me just kind of cut off like this. And then your next, wait, let's see, how did I do that before? Was it like this? Yeah, maybe it was this way. Maybe I started with the small. And then just kind of keep going down. Trying to think, how did I think that's right. So the larger one is first, yes, and you just tuck the others underneath it. Okay, so put some hot glue along that line. I'm excited for y'all to see what we're gonna do with her little arms, her little wings. Yes, her little beak, Lori. I had planned on finding a pine cone for her beak, but never did find one. So I'm going to use a piece of these little pods you've seen me use before, I'm sure. But, you know, they're like little, I don't know, little wood pods. So I thought that would make a cute little beak to have a piece right there. I can even cut that. And of course, I might want a bigger one. Let me just look and see if I have a larger one, and I do. So I always keep these and use them for all kind of things. You can get them at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And sometimes in your potpourri kind of stuff that you buy to put out, just some vase filler from the bottom up, Cena. Start from the bottom and go up. Okay. Yes, your guys are always right. Always. Woo! Did y'all hear that? Wear your protective goggles when you cut these. So that will be a cute little beak though. I'm gonna just cut one end a little bit flatter with my little jewelry cutters here, and then hot glue this on, and that is the beak. So thank y'all for reminding me. I would have eventually remembered, but I did want to kind of go from the top down. And that you kind of have to press into that little. Oh, hi Mary. I've been better. I'm not doing fantastic, but I'm happy to be here. I always feel better when I go live and talk to you guys and do my thing, and so I'll be okay. Oh, thank you, Kim. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thanks, Sissa. I love owls too, Charlotte. I sure do. I've done a lot of owl things in my day. Okay, so I'll start with this small one then, guys. You guys always know best. And there's just not a lot of room for mistakes here, so I'm kind of being careful with my fingers. Isn't that pretty, that glittery one? Hi, Trisha. It does, Tracy. That's so true. And I'm so glad that women are understanding that that's important, because I never did until recently. You know, I always thought we just had to be working all the time. That's how my mom was, and that's how, you know, I grew up. Just kind of go up the line with whatever pieces you have, and I'm trying to grab the next larger size. I definitely want all that to show, so. I hope this gives y'all an idea, and if you don't want to do it on this, you can do it right on top of a canvas. So if you do art and you want to, you know, do a little canvas, you could so do that. Just paint the background, put a little tree or something, and then add this right on top. That is a little felt ribbon, and I just love it. Perfect for fall. Oh, let me use this lace. I love the lace. See, I'm just, you know, layering all the different textures and kind of neutral colors. This one has sort of a natural little scallop at the bottom, so I thought that would be perfect. See the little, sometimes you just go see what you have. You know you've got lots of stuff, so use what you have. And I know my friend Carrie, if she sees this, she's probably, her wheels are already turning. You guys know Carrie, I bet. She's on here all the time, and she is so creative and just can do anything with what she has. She makes a way, just like me. That's how I am. Just, okay. Y'all see? Oh, she's cute. She definitely needs that bow. I'm so glad somebody said that. And, you know, keep adding if you want to. Like, I've got a piece of trim we could even kind of put across here. Just the more the better, in my opinion. I just think it's cute to add a lot of things. This would be cute on a pillow, guys. Get you a basic plain pillow from Amazon or Walmart, Dollar Tree, wherever, and then do this type of thing on top of that pillow. It'll be just as cute as something you get at home, or, you know, Marshall's, or wherever you go for those kind of things. Thank you for stars, Christy. I appreciate you so much. You do not have to do that. You do so much for me, girl. Okay, so there we go. Now we got arms and legs to do. How much time do we have? Ooh, I have to hurry. I also have a little stick that we're gonna put her on, but let's wait till we get her arms and legs on, and I'm gonna do a quick bow. Quick bow. And I think just a very simple one for this will work. So kind of do your crisscross. Let me show you again because I did that probably too fast. So just cross it over. Oh, how are we going to do that with this type of ribbon? Maybe I'll just tie it. Just do kind of the regular bow. It's hard when it's not double-sided and you want both the glitter sides to show. Thank you. Oh, Peggy. Oh, bless you. I'm so sorry, Peggy. Oh my goodness. Yes, you just need to take care of yourself. Let them take care. Have you broken anything? I know none of us like the hospital, but man, you know, that's the thing. When we're down, we've got to have somebody take care of us. You can't do it. You're going to either fall again or get lightheaded, or you have to let people help you. Okay, so got a little gold bow. And we'll just hot glue that on the top. Right there. Just a simple little bow. Isn't that pretty? I might need to put another strip of that down there because I don't feel like it's showing enough. So I'll do that next, like after this, if I want another strip. But let's go on to the arms and legs. I'm going to do the legs first because they're going to be cute and I want you guys to see this. So I have these little pieces. This is just one of those little bags from Hobby Lobby that has, I don't know what they're called, finials or little wood pieces in them. It's got a hole on one end and this, you know, on the other. And then we're just going to take a button, a medium bead, and a small bead and just tie that. I just strung it onto a piece of jute, black jute, and tied a knot between each thing. So there's a knot between each of these. And then all I'm going to do is hot glue this button to this wood piece, and that's her little leg. Okay? Does that make sense to you guys? Does everybody see what I did there? So hot glue onto this wood piece, and then I'm going to turn that little knot in, put it in, and hot glue that button down to the wood piece. And that's her little leg. So it's sort of like those little things you might see at Dollar Tree where it's like a little owl shelf sitter and the little legs dangle down. That's what this is supposed to kind of look like. Thank you, Maria. And I went ahead and just did this because this is, you know, a little time consuming and I know you didn't need to see me physically tie everything. So I'm just gonna hot glue again and put that little knot down with the button down and just kind of hold it there till it dries a second. Clear as mud. Did that not make sense? So you put your jute and you string on your bead and tie a knot, which doesn't really matter too much, but there's a knot. Then you put on your larger bead, tie another knot, then you put on a button and tie a knot, and then hot glue that to the base. And that's your little leg. Now, if I had been smart, I wouldn't have closed this up, you guys. But that's okay. We're just gonna hot glue it right here to the, in fact, I'll turn it over and hot glue it to the back. And put just a strip of this burlap or something. I was looking for, I have a little, it's okay though. Here, I've got, here, this is what I'm looking for, y'all. Just a little strip of ribbon burlap, which will be perfect to hold that down. So I am gonna kind of put a dot and then press this knot down into that. And then another dot and press that knot down into it. Not with my finger. And then I can put this down right over it just to kind of help reinforce it. But you might want to remember not to close yours up and stick it inside, because that would definitely be better, but it's okay. Okay, guys, her little cute little dangly legs. And then for arms, like I said, I've got these little pods, and all I was gonna do is glue them together. So, you know, put a couple of these together. So one smaller one, I'm gonna just put some hot glue and kind of press it down into this bigger one. I think it needs a little more where, let me put some hot glue where it's gonna actually sit. There. Y'all with me? Okay, we're doing good on time. We still good on time. And also some of these, I'm just picking out, some of these are more open, and that helps. You can kind of get your hot glue in there and then glue down this other little pod into it. And I'm going to turn it over so that glue will run onto the small one, and just let that sit a second while that dries together. And those will be her little arms. Okay. So we've got, I think we're about done. Isn't she adorable? And then we can prop her on a stick if we want to. And let's see what else we can do. If you have a tall little candlestick holder or something, let's just see if we could make that work. Oh my goodness, I think we can. Hold up, let's see, let's see. I'm gonna have to get creative here. Hold up, hold up. Have an idea. Have an idea if I can. I can get to my craft stick. Got it, okay. So we could put this in here. Let's try it, guys. We're gonna try it because we're running out of time, but I wanna see if this, yep. And we're gonna hot glue it down. I'm gonna hot glue this stick to that stick. So you kind of have to hold it a second till it dries a little bit. How are we doing? Do y'all like this? Oh, her wings. Of course, we need her wings. Thank you, Diana. Is this giving anybody an idea? I said arms, but wings, yeah. Thank you, Patty. I appreciate you. So glad y'all are here with me. It does make me feel better to see you guys. Miss Hootie, too cute. Aw, yeah, Woodland Critter. Oh, hi, Melissa. It's okay, girl. Thank you, Sue. Okay. So if you're worried, yeah, it's not sticking too good. Let me just hold it another second. Thanks, Sissa. Oh, Sissa, you could do one of these for your little granddaughter. You could even use like pinks and ruffles if you wanted to. I love thinking about different ways to do it. So it doesn't have to be rustic and woodland. It could be very girly and with ruffles and lace and fabrics and thank you, Marty. I feel it. I know a lot of y'all are praying for me, and I do appreciate it. Okay, so then we're just gonna plop her on top of this and glue her to the stick. So what I'm gonna do is just douse this with a lot of hot glue Y'all see what I'm doing here? And then kind of flip her right there on top of it. Kind of get her situated before I press her down. But this should help her sit right here on that stick, I believe. Oh, I'm liking this. And then, of course, you can paint the candlestick if you choose to, but I'm going for that rustic theme, so I don't need to. But you could paint it, or you could stain it if you want to. But really, guys, using what I had on hand. I didn't have to buy anything. Now, of course, I'm a crafter and I have a lot of these things, but look around. Do you have leaves? Do you have greenery that you don't need the leaves for? And you're gonna, you could use the leaves for the arms or whatever. So I'm gonna put a little hot glue on this and just kind of pop that down for her little arm / wings. And then here's the other. Is that about the right height, guys? Yeah. Just kind of set that there. Oh, I like her, do y'all? She's really cute. I think these things get personalities once you put eyes on them. Popcorn bowl. Okay, so then she'll just sit on my little shelf. That is too fun. I love doing things where I don't have to go out and buy a lot of things. I can just kind of look through my cabinet, gather my supplies, and figure something out. So I hope that this inspires you to do something similar. Or you can paint her. You could literally paint this design on canvas or wood. It'd be still super cute. So, let me know if I can help you, if you need anything or need any advice or whatever. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you, Brenda. You're sweet. I appreciate it. Guys, there will be people after me. I'm sorry that I don't know who it is, but just go to the link in my description and you can watch the next crafter on Craft Around the Clock. And I think my website might be pinned to the bottom. You always are encouraged to go there. This Wednesday's the last day to get in my VIP group. It's an inexpensive monthly membership, and Wednesday's the last day to join until next year. So if you've been thinking about it, it's a good time to do it. We'd love to have you, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for your prayers for me, and I will be praying for you. Love you guys. Bye.